Hello guys, welcome back. In this video I will show you an awesome SMG DPS build, and this build is very nice to play in the group. If you want to try it solo you can do that, but I want to recommend using SMG build for solo gameplay because first thing, full DPS builds are too fragile, and second, with SMG you have to play close quarter game for better damage, and if you get surrounded you know what happens in that case. However, AR or rifle DPS builds are fine for solo gameplay. I'm using this build since long time and I think it is worth sharing with you guys. As you can see, I am hitting almost 3 to 4 million critical hit shots, which is lot for any SMG. And some shots are reaching up to 4.95 million, which makes me surprised at first. But here I think this is a co-op gameplay and somebody is using Poetage Mask, which gives me extra 20-25% critical hit damage buff. That is why I am doing that much damage. And as you can notice, there are two blue icons. One of these is Poetage Mask buff, which is coming from my teammates. Otherwise, this build is still good. You will hit around 1 to 2 million critical hit shots with nobody around with Poetage Mask. Now I will try to make another build with Poetage Mask and test it in solo gameplay. But for now, let's go and watch the effectiveness of this build in this gameplay. This build also has enough armor to handle a good hit and also a little bit armor regen, so we need not to worry about armor in difficult situations. And one more thing you can notice, I am not using shield, which is another good thing, as I can move freely to keep my SMG talent up. I will talk about it as soon as I will explain the build. And after watching this gameplay so far, you may have fair idea that this build is giving better output than a full 4-piece Hunter Fury build, and I personally feel that full Hunter Fury build is little bit weaker to call it a biggest build. However, this build is giving good output. As you can see, this is Operation Countdown on heroic difficulty, and here all the enemies are elite or hunters, but I'm not facing any problem to deal with them. I'm doing good enough damage, and also from survivability point of view, this is fine. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe so that whenever I share any video, you will get notification and keep updated. And also please like the video so that my videos get little bit views and to further community members and whoever playing this game. Okay, the gameplay is about to complete and I hope you have got fair idea how effective is this build. And as soon as this gameplay will complete, I will share the build information. So stay with me.
System malfunctioning.
Thanks to you, the locals will have heat and lights this winter. Thank you, Agent.
Now let's review the build. In this build I am using gunner specialization, as I am not using shield. For shield based gameplay, firewall specialization is good. And here in the gunner specialization we have node which provide us 10% armor regen whenever we kill any enemy, and whenever we use medikit it provides us extra bonus armor. And there is a node which keeps generating ammo in our clip, so we need not to worry too much about ammo. And also it comes with very nice foam grenade which immobilize enemy or group of enemies, so we will get some time to kill them. And in the gun nodes, I activated SMG, shotgun, and assault rifle. Assault rifle I'm using in a different build, which I share sometime later. But here, SMG and shotgun nodes are effective and do 15% extra damage. And in the loadout, I am using Lady Death Exotic SMG, which I think the best SMG in the game, and it comes with attribute 15% SMG damage, 21% critical hit chance, and 8% damage to armor. And as it is an exotic weapon, it comes with attachment which we cannot replace. But all of these are very nicely attached, and the best one is its grip, which does 500% extra melee damage whenever you hit any enemy with melee. And it is very useful when you are shooting an enemy and your clip is out, just do a melee hit and it could be the last hit to that enemy. And I think this is the best looking SMG in the game. Yeah, as you can see, it is so nicely designed. And its talent is breathe free. So whenever you are moving, it generates 4 stack, and if you are sprinting, it generates 8 stack up to 32 stacks. And these stack will increase your weapon damage up to 75%. So whenever you hit the enemy, uh, these stack will be consumed and your weapon damage will be 75% extra. So in this build, while using this SMG, keep moving and your weapon damage will be up by 75%. And as a secondary weapon, I am using this shotgun. This is a very nice shotgun with the high RPM and the bigger mag. And I replaced the talent to optimist because weapon damage is increased by 3% every 10% ammo is missing. So this talent is good for shotgun because shotgun has very small mag, and the 10% amount is very high for that mag. So you will get the maximum from this talent very quickly. And it comes with 15% shotgun damage, 12% damage to armor, and third attribute can be anything or you can replace. And in the attachment, I use both things with crit damage or a little bit extra critical hit damage. And in the gears, I am using 2 pieces of Hunter Fury, and it provides us 15% extra shotgun damage and 15% extra SMG damage. And we don't need 3 piece or 4 piece because third piece says you will get 20% extra armor on kill and 100% health on kill. So we are already getting 10% armor on kill from gunner specialization, so we are good here. And the fourth piece says apex predator. So this will debuff enemies, and if you kill one enemy out of debuff enemies, they all will be deoriented. So I personally feel like this talent is not good enough for higher difficulties like heroic or legendary difficulty. So this is a waste. If you like it, you can continue using your Hunter Fury build, but I personally don't like it on higher difficulty. That's why I am replacing it with other gears. So the next one I am using chest piece, Sokolo chest piece, which is good to provide us 10% SMG damage, and if we use 2 piece, it will provide us 15% extra critical hit damage. So currently I am using 2 piece of Sokolov Concern chest piece and backpack. In chest piece, I am using obliterate talent. So whenever I critical hit enemies, it will increase the weapon damage by 1% for 5 seconds, and this stack will go up to 25 times. That means if we consistently hitting enemies, our weapon damage will be up by 25%. So which is nice. And all other attributes I replaced with the other critical hit chance and critical hit damage. Okay, let's take a look on backpack. So backpack is also good if we have it with all the critical hit chance and critical hit damage, and if we get it with the vigilance, that is very nice. So here I am using vigilance as the talent, and it increased total weapon damage by 25%. Taking damage, disable this buff for 4 seconds, which is not that much, so our weapon damage will always be up by 25%. And the gloves, I am using Grupo Sombra's gloves. One gloves is good enough because it provides us 15% critical hit damage, which is very nice. You can also replace this glove with contractor gloves because it provides 8% damage to armor, but we already have 6% damage to armor in our SMG, so we are good here, I think. And knee pad, I am using Bestone Armory knee pad because it provides us 1% armor regen and little bit extra armor as its core attribute. And I got it with armor regen in its attribute, and the second one I replaced with the critical hit damage. And the skills, I am using Banshee Pulse and Reviver Hive. So in case if I get down, Reviver Hive will revive me, which is nice. And let's check the stats. In the stats, as you can see, I have 59% critical hit chance and 188% critical hit damage, which is good enough for any SMG build. And also I have 6% armor damage, which is coming from Lady Death SMG. Now let's check if we replace the Grupo Sombra glove with contractor glove, what will be the effect on stats. So as you can see, the critical hit chance and critical hit damage went down little bit, but we get extra damage to armor. So total we have 14% damage to armor. So if you like to actually, if you prefer damage to armor, you can use contractor glove. If you prefer critical hit damage, you can use Grupo Sombra. So personally I prefer Grupo Sombra in this build, so I am using Grupo Sombra, but there is not a big difference between Grupo Sombra and contractor glove in this build, so you can use either of them. Okay, next thing, in chest piece, you can always, if you get a good chest piece where you have maximized critical hit chance and critical hit damage, you can always replace the uh, his talent either to obliterate or spotter. I personally feel these two only good for DPS build. If you get spark, that is also good. You can use uh, drone or turret, so that will keep increasing your weapon damage, so which is also nice, but obliterate is the best. So hope you like the build. Please subscribe to his channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.
High-risk target detected. Area secure.
Agent, you should be able to access the lab.
Immediate medical assistance needed. System System reactivated. Incoming. High-risk hostile. System forward. Experimental reactor offline. System reactivated.
Good work, Agent. You saved the plant. Move to extraction point. Shoot off a flare when you're ready for Torres to bring you home.
System malfunctioning.
Shoot off a flare when you're ready for Torres to bring you home. Torres inbound on your location. Hold tight. She'll get you home. Let's get you home.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
You did a great thing today, Agent.